Welcome back, everybody. This is another section of my Road to Beat the Creek, hosted by Sean over at Sean's RC Adventures. I've been just putting the stuff together and documenting it along the way more than anything because I've just been having fun with the build. But you can see I have the body mounted, and it's mounted pretty securely. I'll show you how I did that. And I've added these Duratrax fossil tires, beadlock wheels, and they have the blue silicone like honeycomb foam deals that Injora has in the tires, but I'll be doing an entire test video on those, so I didn't include that on here. And the body, let me get it pulled off here. Well, actually, I'll just show you real quick from here what I did. So there's a body pin here, a body pin here, and that repeats itself all the way around. I'm going to pull those out, and I'll show you what I did to make my body mounts on the inside so they just slide down in. I took the original SCX10 tube mounting studs that came with the deadbolt, and I marked out center here, drilled 2 holes, put these 2 flathead bolts in, these black ones so you can hardly see them, and then drilled out the tops of these and set the pegs in here, and now they set down in where they would originally set but in reverse. And for the front, I took the same stock deadbolt mounts, but on this side's where your body peg would be up through. I cut it off, drilled 2 holes, used these like pre-mounting holes on this, and put 2 bolts in to hold these studs in place. And now I've got hidden body mounts. Well, the next thing I have to do is start getting some of this chassis sorted out because it has to have a bunch of bracing put in, inner fenders, and all kinds of good stuff like that. So I'm going to get working on that and get some electronics in it so we can drive it. Well, I was just going to do pictures through this section, but I ran into a little hiccup. If you decide to do the servo on axle mount, you will have to delete your panhard bar. That's where it was, and that would have been right across there. So I cut that out and added the 4th link in now. So I guess it's kind of an unintentional upgrade because I got a nice 4-link suspension now. Oh, that's pretty cool. This mounting bolt going through the side here is super tight to get in. So if you decide to do this little upgrade, expect to have to work at that a little bit. We are all mounted up, and I was able to grab 2 metal links out of a link set I had that didn't work out for what I wanted, but was able to use it for the steering link and the servo link. And now we have servo on axle, full steering power, 4-link suspension, and I made my tray back here to kind of hide where my battery is going to go, and if I work everything out right, I'll be able to make my battery load from the back so I never have to take the body off, but we're working on that. So let's get the body on this thing, get it out, and see if it crawls. I figure maybe we'll just start off on some rocks here and see how the servo does. Now with this installation, I bought the combo kit, so I got the servo and the servo mount all in one set. And my only complaint is I would have thought the servo would have came with a metal arm, and it did not. And when I move out to a different radio system, it still has that stock tactics from the deadbolt kit. I'm going to be able to set my endpoints a little bit further and get a little bit better steering out of this. It's just a little bit on the low side, but I know that the servo can go further, so it's a setup thing. I mean, it's still plenty crawlable. I just like to get a little bit more out of it. Yeah, it seemed like a good idea to get that servo down as low as possible, being a hard body, get that weight down. And the steering angle is not bad. I just want just a little bit more would be nice. Probably order that receiver here in the very near future. I'm wanting to get all the bugs worked out and get my entire mechanical setup figured out as much as possible before I go ahead and worry about painting the body. Great control though. I mean, this is a nerve-wracking spot to drive through, and it's maintaining very good stability and control. Those silicone foams are doing a good job too. Kind of thinking about one of the manga style paint jobs like I've done on my Bushido. I'm trying to decide between red or gray. Having a hard time deciding on my color choice here. Alright guys, neighborhood dogs are getting loud, and I think we've done a pretty good test. I'll leave a link for these in the comments if you guys want to set for the servo mount. And hope to catch you on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.